Welcome to Time in the Shade in Shady Oak Ministries. And now, the fake news. Trans Christians have mocked the Protestant claim that John chapter 6 has more than 62 verses.
I see nothing.
Female supremacists have called the Bible demeaning towards women when it calls them sinners. They've also shown no concept of consistency or literacy when concluding this means that men aren't sinful too.
I'm so sad!
Hamas recently launched missiles at civilian targets in Jerusalem. The motivation for this terrorist attack has been speculated to have something to do with the national Jewish holiday of mourning, Tish B'Av. However, it turns out they were just reading the Quran.
Wir können keine Blockhütte im Wald bauen, wo wir Namen draufschreiben.
When challenged about the communion elements becoming the literal body and blood of Christ, trans Christians have stated it actually takes place by faith, but that alone is totally sufficient to make all the difference in eternity when partaking of the elements. Keep praying for them, folks. Hopefully one day they'll start thinking about Jesus in greater context than food.
No cereal right now, it's Jesus. The blood of Jesus poured upon me.
That's not good cereal. That's not good cereal.
Matriarchists have refused to worship a God who uses male pronouns and terms like father and son to describe his nature. If he was truly a rational being, he would have revealed himself as a woman. As pastors and scholars pointed out that John 4 states plainly that God isn't biological and therefore doesn't actually have a male gender, they shouted them all down for mansplaining. On April 29, 2024, efforts were made to avoid an irrational hatred of a group of people based on their behavior and beliefs. The German news agency ZDF claimed that acts of Islamic terrorism were, quote, right-wing extremism, unquote, instead. This has overjoyed Western news agencies now that there are actual examples of right-wing extremism to report on.
Don't give me hope.
Daniel Atikachu has announced he is taking some time off of making videos after an experience at a movie theater traumatized him. The movie that caused this leave of absence? The Sound of Freedom. And that's the news. Thank you all, and good night.